Hi everyone, it's Joanne, and I wanted to do something new. Well, not new, but I wanted to do a coloring video with you guys. So I picked today this Coffee Birgitta image. She is not a new image from CC Designs at allthatscraps.com. She's new to me. I've had her in my stash for probably a year, and I haven't inked her up or colored with her. So one of my goals for 2013 is to ink every Copic friendly image that I own, or at least one or two from sets, so that I can justify why I'm buying stamps. I mean, come on. What do we do with stamps besides hoard them? Anyway, let me get started. So here she is. I colored her with, not colored her, I stamped her with Memento Tuxedo Black ink onto Nina Solar White cardstock that I picked up from Kelly Paper, my local Kelly Paper. And I'm going to start off with E00 for her skin. So I'm just going to lay down some color around her face, just as a base. I find that coloring with Copics is really relaxing for me, especially when it's a chaotic day. So that was E00. And then I'm going to take my darkest color, which is E02, and I'm just going to go around her face to create like a shadow and give her face some dimension. So I'm taking some really small strokes around her face. Next I'm going to add some blush, and I'm just going to put a R20 on her cheeks and like a small circles. And it looks funny now, but it's going to get blended. I don't know if you want me to zoom in. I guess I should zoom in, right guys? Sorry. It's been a while since I did a coloring video. I can't remember. I forgot that I even have a zoom function on this camera. Anyway, I'm going to take E01 and kind of blend in the blush. Blend in the dark color of what did I use? E02. Blend it in. Work it in there. And then I'm going to take my E00 again. Oops. And just color and lay it out and just smooth it all out so that she's got a little bit of dimension. So that's her face. Now I'm going to work on the rest of her body, but instead of laying down a base, I usually just start with my darkest color and just find where there would be shadow, or the darkest part of her body. So if the light is coming in this way, I just have to remember that. Usually I forget. Anyway, I haven't figured out how to use my computer to like speed up videos and do all that, so you are seeing this live. Well, kind of not live, but as it happens, I should say. Doing YouTube videos is hard. I mean, I give props to all those people who do like fine editing. I mean, I've given up adding titles and stuff. It takes too long for me to sit there. I don't have that kind of time. I wish I did, because I do love sitting on the computer, but I don't. So, let me get a bit of her neck. So here, her face, her hands, and her legs are finished. Now I'm going to do her hair. So for her hair, I'm using a new favorite combo for me. So E27, E17, and E15. Can you see that? And start with my darkest color first. And I'm just doing small strokes around her hair, where I find that she'll have the most dark areas, if that makes sense. Probably not. So probably it's around the spots that are not on the curve, if that makes sense. Parts that don't bulge out. I'm gonna start with half her head first because I don't want to let it dry too much. That's the thing about it's not that you have to work fast with Copics, it's just that the paper, when it's super dry, like say if you start coloring an image and you want to, or you need to take a break, or you got distracted and you leave it there but you didn't finish, if you go back to it, it's not as easy to blend out the colors because it's been sitting there for so long. That makes sense. So took my E17 and just colored her, kind of blended that out, and here's my lightest color, and I just kind of work it from the dark part and bring it in so that it's not super, not stark, but the contrast of it is more blended. So this is my E15. Then I just work backwards. Take the E17 to create some definition in the hair. And then I take my darkest color and do the same thing again. Make strands, I guess. Okay. That's half her head. So here we go. We're going to do the rest. I'll work as quickly as I can. This video is going to take a long time. I wish I did know how to speed up videos. This would be like a 2-second video. Kidding. And I gotta hurry up because my son will probably wake up to eat soon. Kind of almost there with the routine with him. I mean, he's only 8 weeks old, so I can't expect him to sleep through the night yet, but here's my E17. But man, I do miss sleep, let me just tell you. I guess as a mom, you really don't get much, you don't really, it's not all about you anymore. Although, I'm telling you, this morning, man, my husband, I swear, he totally slept in. I was so jealous. It must be nice. If I ever get some quiet to myself, 5 seconds later, my kids are always like, "Mommy, where are you? What are you doing? I want to come too. But I want to see what you're doing." So again, I'm going back over it with my darker colors, going from, so I go from dark to light, then back to light to dark, just to blend it out. Okay, that's that. Then do the same thing on the other side. And if I knew how to fast forward videos, this is the part where you would hear some cute music. Do 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 do. But again, I'm not that computer savvy, and I do not have the time to sit and edit, so we are doing it this way. Then E17. So yeah, let me know if you guys, if there's any videos out there that you want to see from me, besides a craft room tour. Don't ask to see my craft room. It's a huge, hot mess, but it's that way because, one, I'm trying to get rid of a lot of stuff. I shouldn't say get rid of, but I'm trying to de-stash. So if that's a video I want to see, I could share that. But we are moving the baby into my scrap room, my craft room, eventually. And I would like it to happen so I can have my room back. He doesn't sleep on our bed. He sleeps in our room right now. But I want to get him into his own room and his own routine before I come off of maternity leave, which is probably the beginning of March. So I want to get him on a routine. I don't expect him to sleep through the night, but I expect him to have his own room. So I have to move my beautiful room into our master retreat. So that is her hair. Then I've decided to use my favorite color combo for her clothes. So it's basically pink and green. So I'm going to use R 85, 83, and 81. Sorry for my fingers being so dry. Gosh. I like these colors the best because they work so well together. But yeah, this is usually my favorite Copic coloring combo. I think you've seen this combo from me quite a bit. So I'm taking my R85 first. Just going over the parts where I think would be the darkest, and I'm taking the R83. Usually taking short strokes to blend. And then I'm going to take R81. So I know that a lot of people are moving to Spectrum Noir markers, and I haven't tried them. Although I'm curious, but okay, I'm going to use the same colors for her little apron part of her shirt, starting with R85, but I haven't heard, well, not heard much about them, but I haven't been really, I'm curious, but I don't want to start another marker collection, I should say, or interest. I have these Copics. They work for me. I know they're expensive initially, but like I've said, I mean, it's an investment. Like anything in crafting is. When you buy the refills, yes, they're expensive, but you know what? They stretch the life of your markers. I mean, it only takes, I think each refill is, I don't know, like 25 mLs, which is, I only use like 3 or 4 mLs to refill each marker, so you get a lot out of it. I mean, it's not gonna, I mean, it's gonna break the bank, but it works out. So I did that. I'm gonna make her slippers, her fuzzy slippers, pink too. So I'm coloring the bottoms of her slippers the darkest color, because it's farthest away from the light source. Then I'm moving on to R83. Kind of blending it out. Another set of markers that I do want to try are the Tim Holtz Distress markers, but I haven't tried it yet. Timmy and I actually don't get along. I shouldn't say that. It's not that Timmy and I don't get along. It's just that I although I love the look of his stuff, I don't know what it's called, grunge, I don't know what his style is. I love it. I love the look of it. Don't get me wrong. Here's YG17. I just am not good with it. You know, I like cute. I've decided I shouldn't fool myself. I mean, don't fake the funk. I like cutesy stuff. I like fun stuff. I like bright colors. I like I shouldn't say clear stuff, but I guess it is clear. But I like that kind of stuff. That's so me. But shabby chic, I can't do. I think it goes against my Virgo tendencies of things that need to be, and even that grunge stuff, like the Virgo in me likes it all clean and bright. I can't do grunge. I don't know. I just can't. I mean, I've invested in Tim Holtz stuff, and I can't figure out what to do with it all. I don't know. It bothers me that I'm not good at it. Like, I don't know. Like, the Virgo in me likes clean lines, likes bright colors, like I said, likes things that make sense, and I don't get it. I don't get the grungy, like, jalopy car and spooky house. Tim, if you're watching, I'm sorry. No, just kidding. Man, if you watched my video, I'd be like, I'm sorry, I bowed down to you. You're awesome. But yeah, I admire people that can do grunge. I can admire them that can do shabby chic. I just am not good at it. I tried. I like vintage. It's pretty. It makes sense, you know, with like those kind of pictures, but I just can't get into it. Anyway, sorry, I keep talking. So for the shirt and pants, I used YG17, oh, sorry, YG17, YG07, and YG03. And then for her little coffee mug, I am going to use E55 and E53. And then I'll be done with my card. So hopefully this video isn't super duper uber long, and that you guys enjoyed watching it. Anyway, these two colors are kind of funky together. They require a lot of blending out. There. Ta-da! There's my image. So yeah, this is Coffee Birgitta. I think she's so cute. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I can share a card with you that I use with her, or that I put her on. But for now, I'm glad she is nice and colored, and I have an image ready for me to make a card. Thanks for watching today. Hope you have a great one. Talk to you soon.